We got Lala Anthony on the phone. Good morning, Lala.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's so good to talk to you again. We always ask, talk to you about different stuff, and every time we talk to you, you seem to have new stuff going on. Now it's not just like the marriage, the business, the celebrity friends, all of this stuff, the show. Now you got a movie too.
Definitely. Think Like a Man in theaters, and just encouraging people to go check it out. It's a great movie with a great cast. It's obviously based on Steve Harvey's book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, and it's amazing. It's a fun time, so we just want to get people out there to see it.
Very good. And who else is in the movie? I know you got Kevin Hart, very funny. I saw Gabrielle Union on one of the late-night shows last night talking about it.
Yeah, you have Taraji Henson, Michael Ealy, Romney Malco, Megan Good, Terrence J., Michael Ealy. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And it's just Terry Ferrara from Entourage. It's just a great cast and a great movie. It's a lot of people are in the movie, but it feels right. It's a really just well put together. Very cool.
And so the whole story of the movie is kind of it was Steve Harvey telling the ladies, like, here's a better way to do the dating thing. Like, think a little bit more like a man, and it's kind of an instruction manual on how to do things more like a guy, right?
Exactly, and do things more like a guy, but more importantly, just understand that guys do think about relationships and love and marriage in a different way than women do, and just understanding their perspective. And in the movie, you follow different couples in their relationships, and you kind of see how some of the stuff works or some of the stuff might not work. But it's definitely an inside look into a man's mind and, what makes him tick and what kind of makes him go.
Very cool. Did you have you used any of these tips on Carmelo?
I haven't had to lately. He's been great. I haven't had to lately, but dating in the past, and when we first started dating, there were some tips I definitely took from the book, because that's when the book was out, and was able to use a few. It's something in there for everybody.
You took the 90-day rule, don't give it up for 90 dates.
Well, yeah, if you said I did that, then yeah, it was the 90-day rule. It's perfect.
Exactly. If you can make that one happen. Speaking of that, do you get to go watch Melo play? I mean, do you have time to go to the Knicks games? Are you too busy with acting and the shows and the movies and all the stuff you got going on?
Whenever I have time, I'm there. I'm front and center. I always want to support him. Sometimes I can't because I am, working, but I try to get there as much as I can, and lately it's been great. He's been playing amazing. The Knicks have been just, doing amazing, so I'm excited for the playoffs this year. It's going to be a real fun one.
What was up with there was the whole Linsanity thing at the beginning of the season, then what happened to Linsanity? He seemed to, go away.
He got hurt. Jeremy Lin got hurt, but it was exciting while it was happening, and, he just has to get well and get back out there, but he got hurt, and he's out for the rest of the season.
Any chance, if Melo started sucking this season and not being the guy you thought he would, any chance you'd move over to Linsanity? Switch teams within the team?
I'm with my husband to the end. I support him through everything, and he's been through ups and downs, but, I'm there every step of the way.
You're a good wife. You're a good wife, Lala. What's happening on Full Court Life? That's still going on VH1, right?
Full Court Life is going on VH1 on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Just my life. Last episode was, the big baby question. Are we going to have another baby or not? And, we've decided that now's not the time. So he's just following me in life and the travels and all the craziness. So just shout out to everybody that's been watching. The show's been doing so well. So I just appreciate, all the love and people tuning in.
Very cool. What are there any cool celebrity hangouts recently? I know you pal around with a lot of super big stars. Any cool stories from the past few weeks? Have you?
Let me think.
Kim
I was in LA recently hanging with Kelly Rowland, who's my best friend, so that's nothing out the ordinary, but just having some girl time. We've both been so busy lately, so it was nice to kind of catch up with each other.
And just chill out a little bit. And
exactly. We literally just sat on the couch and did nothing.
Does paparazzi follow you everywhere you go?
Not everywhere I go. And in LA, it could be a little more intense than New York. I'm in New York a lot. It's not that bad here.
Excellent. One other question, too. Can you confirm your friend Kim Kardashian is dating Kanye West? Officially.
I plead the fifth.
Lala is pleading
I plead the fifth on that one.
Kanye said this morning, if it's not on his Twitter or in a rap, it's not official. So we got to wait for it to be. But it is kind of.
Well, then I guess I got to check his Twitter page.
Yeah. Are you friends with Kanye? Have you ever hung out with him, or is he outside your circle?
I know Kanye. I don't think we've hung out, but I'm, such a fan of his music, been to a ton of his concerts, and just, a fan of him. I mean, he's a genius when it comes to music and fashion, so I'm always kind of following what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. And, well, right now, what he's doing is one of your good friends, Lala. Very exciting.
You said that. I did it. You said that. I did it.
That's true. You can blame it on me. When Kim K freaks out, you can say, oh, it's Big J and Billings, and she'll go, oh, that's silly Big J, who I've never heard of.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy. I'm used to that from that guy. All right, I got it.
She's been on the show, but obviously she probably would not remember me. So we got the movie Think Like a Man, which is very exciting, coming out this weekend. Who's the movie for, Lala? Is it good for ladies? Is it good for couples? Is it good for anybody? Like, who should go see the film?
It's honestly good for anybody. It's a great date night movie. It's a great movie to go with your girls and your guys. You just learn a lot about the opposite sex. And, a lot of people are doing relationships wrong and just not having success. So you never know. You might pick up something that could help you.
Why is Steve Harvey like the guy? This is based off the Steve Harvey book. How did he become like the guy that is telling people advice on relationships? Does he have a really strong relationship or something?
He has a strong marriage, and he's such a positive example. But, I mean, I've known Steve since I was a teenager, and anything he's ever told me to do and that I actually did turned out exactly how he said it would. So I don't know how he became this relationship and life guru, but if he says to do it, I'm doing it, because he hasn't led me wrong yet.
I like it. Well, whenever you and Mello need to take some time off and come and do some whitewater rafting or fly fishing or something, bring the fam out here, we'll treat you right, Lala. So just remember,
well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Put a flag on the map. We'll also keep checking out Full Court Life Mondays on VH1 at 7 here in Billings, and Think Like a Man opening this Friday in theaters. Lala, Anthony, best to you and to the fam, and thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us this morning, Lala.
Thank you so much. You have a great morning.
You too. Bye-bye.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.